Hey, this is Jaden from Jay's Lego Creations, and today I'm going to do some Rainbow Loom. So, here are the supplies for it. We got the Rainbow Loom, the hook, and the rubber bands. And I'm doing this with my friend Micah. My friend Micah is going to show you how to do the bracelet. Here he is now. Micah's going to take it from here.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to be sure. Okay, so what you need, what Jaden said, is your loom, your colors, and your hook. And one C, S, or O clip, doesn't really matter. So, okay, what you're going to need to do is put your loom in the rectangle configuration. If you don't know how to do this, you should probably just look it online. I'm not really good at explaining things like that. But basically, you need to put this peg on here on the very right, this peg right here in the middle, and this peg right here on the left. So they make a rectangle shape. I'm going to put my other two bases on. This is not a progress and grow bracelet like the fishtail and stuff. It's not like that. It's just you place the bands on the loom and that's what happens. So, okay. Let me just finish putting this on. And okay, so what I'm going to be, I don't really care what colors I'm going to use. I'll use orange, turquoise, and light green. I'm going to be showing you how to make the double cap link chain. The original bracelet made by Justin's Toys is pretty much just one, but this I incorporated two different cap bands, like two different rows of cap bands, and see how, if you look at it when it's stretched out, you see how there's two different cap bands. Okay, so yeah. So what you're going to need to do is place an orange band from the middle peg out to the left. Now you're going to keep placing them up the loom until the very end. Hey, I'm back. So this is what it should look like once you're finished with that one step. See how they're all in a single chain, one on top of the other. Okay, so what you're going to need to do now is once it gets here, place this band from the left peg into the middle. Now you're going to go back into the beginning of the loom, place a peg a band from the middle peg out to the right. Sorry about that. And keep placing it like you did with the other one, which is just one on top of the other. It matters so much that you put it in the right order. So you need to go one after another. So I'm gonna go until we get to our destination. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm at the end, and like we did on this side, we're going to place a band from the right peg, line of pegs, into the middle. So see how you have this box, like stream, whatever you want to call it, of bands. Okay, so now you're going to go back to the beginning one more time, and from the middle peg, you're just going to place up until the end of the loom. These are all your border colors, not the single chain is gonna be of. Okay, so I'm almost there, so just bear with me. Okay, so now that I'm there, it's time to place the cap bands. I'm going to be making them in a zigzag formation. Not like it actually matters, just like I'll put one here, then I'll put it here, then it makes like a zigzag. But first you're going to need to push all your bands down. You can do it one of two ways. You can, in between these two pegs, you can put your hook and just press down. Or you can take your two fingers right here, get both bands, and just push it down like that. I prefer to do it the finger way, but for now, just for time's sake, I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so here's the cap band stage. So I'm going to take my turquoise and my green. I'll just get a bunch of them. And then my turquoise. So what you're going to do, you're going to skip the first row. You're going to skip these three pegs. You're going to make a cap band. If you don't know how to do that, you, well, the way you need to do it like this is, put it around your two fingers, get it like this, twist it, and then put it back on your fingers so it's a little gap, so then you can grab the two edges. Place it on the second left peg and to the middle. So it should look like this. Then you're going to place your green color, do the same thing, and just place it from the right to the middle. So then you have your first set of cap bands. You're going to keep going until the second to last row, which is the second to last row, you're going to stop right here. You're not going to place it right here. Okay, so yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, now that I'm closer to the end, I'll show you again. Okay, so you're going to place a band. I'm going to be using blue for this one, turquoise. You're going to cap it like this around your fingers. Take the sides, twist it, and then put it back over. So, and then you're going to place it from the left peg into the center. Like that. Then you're going to do the same thing, except from the right peg to the center. Take your band, put it around two fingers. Take the end, twist it, put it back over your fingers, and then you have a little gap between so you can grab it with your hands. And then, like that. There's only 2 more rows to place. We're not going to do this one. So, yeah, so just bear with me until I finish. Okay, so last cap band we place, and now we just have 1 more band to place. See, right here in the middle peg, on the last row, you're going to place a cap band. If you don't know how to do that, which you probably should because this bracelet is based off of cap bands, you're going to take it around your fingers, like so. Take the edge, twist it, put it over your fingers. Okay, and then you're just gonna do that, and I'm gonna put my bands away. Okay, so almost done. Now we're ready for looming. Like you see, you're gonna be looming a single chain. So let's go there. Okay, so pull. You're going to go to the peg with your cap band. Pull it back. Can't tell where it ends. Okay. Grab your top band, which should be coming from the middle, and then loop it forward. like this. Then you're going to push back through both the cap bands. It's going to be a little bit stiff, so be gentle, and then pull your next orange band forward. So it's locked in between, these two cap bands are locked in between these two middle bands. So I'm going to show you a few more times, and then I'm going to go to the end of the loom, and yeah. Okay, so pull back these two cap bands. Your bottom band should be in orange if you used the colors I used. Bring it up and out and pull. It's not just the top one right here. This is sort of a beginner bracelet. Not necessarily, probably though. Pull, get it under, pull back these two cap bands, pull up, pull back these two cap bands, pull up. Oh, and when I say these two cap bands, I mean the cap bands from the side that we placed. Okay, so I'm gonna just, I think you got the hang of it, so I'm just gonna keep going to the end of the loom. Once you finish looming your middle row, it should look like this. The cap bands should be angled a little bit forward. That's how you know you did it right, because they're hooked in. So now you're going to go back to the beginning of the loom, pull back the cap band, and then your next top band should be coming from the left. You're going to loom it to the left. So this became like a little, like, candy corn thing. Like, see how fat on the bottom, skinny at the top. And then pull back this band and get the bottom band right here and pull it forward, just like you did for the middle. Pull back the cap band. It's only going to be the green band on this side. So pull back the green band, loom forward. Oh, actually, it's going to be just one on this side. Pull back the blue cap band this time, and then loom it forward. And as I said before, the zigzag pattern, see how the blue goes here, blue goes here, blue goes here, blue goes here, and green is exactly opposite. Green goes here, green, 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 green. That's what I meant when I said that. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm almost done. And, okay, so you're going to take the last band, and then you're going to have one more band. It's going to be coming from the middle out to the left. And instead of looming it forward, which I don't see how it's possible because there's nowhere to rest the band, you're going to loom it into the center. Okay, so once you finish that, you loom it to the center, yada, yada, yada. I don't know if I actually told you about that, but you just loom it from here, you loom it to the center. So now you go back to the beginning, and you pull back the cap band. You're gonna loom the last band that's there, which is gonna be coming from the right pin, and loom it or loop it or whatever you call it here. So now your cap band. Well, okay. Now you're gonna loom. Pull back the cap, pull back this band, loom it forward. So now your cap band should look like a circle. Or a potato, whatever you want to call it. Now you're going to pull back the cap band, loom it forward, just like you did on every single side. And so yeah, I'll just make some. Okay, so you have one more band to loom. It's from here, you loom it to the center. Okay, so now it's time, you have to do like something weird. So basically, you're going to make sure, you're going to stick your hook, well, scrunch up all the bands right here so there's like no space between them. Get your border color, for me it's orange, stick your hook through it, down it, make sure all the bands are on the hook, put this hook, put this band, half of it right here, pull it back up, while you're still holding onto this, so it's around every single band. So instead of having to fit your clip over all those bands, it's just one. Okay, so now we can pull it off. Yeah, be very gentle with it. It's a sturdy bracelet, but every single bracelet's always most delicate in its taking off form position thing. So yeah. It should look like this. As you can see on this side, these two are closer together, but it doesn't really matter. What I did for this is I took out the middle row. See this middle row, see how it's closer? Because it was just really bothering me. So I broke one band and then the rest came out. So now it's just like this. But you don't have to do that. So, okay, now it's time to make the extension. To me, it's really hard to have to, like, put the cap band right here, and then you have to, like, maneuver it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to pull this away, get my 2 fingers in between it, take my hook out so it's on my fingers, and you cannot let go because the whole thing will fall off. What you need to do, get your C-clip, or S-clip, or O-clip, whatever, and then just put it on here so it's sturdy. Now, what you need to do, it's relatively long, so you're not going to need as many extension bands. For me, it's usually 6, but I'm just going to use 4. And for people who usually use 4, use only 2. Or at least that's what I think you should do. Okay, so I have more than I need. So you're going to turn it with the arrow pointing away from you and just place a single chain of bands up the loom, as many as you need. So I'm just going to do 4. Okay, I'm done. Now, to make the extension, what you need to do, the cap band from your bracelet, you want to just put it right here, and then boom. So now you're going to pull back the cap band as you did on your bracelet, and then loom the single forward. This is a very easy process. And now you can just put your clip on here. And then voila, it's done. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank Jaden for letting me do a special video on here on Rainbow Loom. Really appreciate it. And to our amazing cameraman, Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph, yeah. Okay, so, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and enjoy your bracelet.
Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed it too. And I'll see you next time. I'm Jaden from Jay's Lego Creations, and check out the other video that I made.